Hi, I'm Emily Robertson, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to multiply fractions with unlike denominators. And I'm going to show you the different methods on how we can teach our students how we can complete this task. So our first method is going to be pattern blocks. We're going to start with the problem 2/3 times 1/2. And when we're multiplying, all this is asking us to do is to find 2/3 of the half. And of course, we're going to relate that back to the whole. So with pattern blocks, we're going to use these shapes to determine our whole. We have a hexagon, which has 6 triangles in it, a trapezoid with 3, a rhombus with 2, and a triangle with 1. When looking at this problem, we want to see, with the denominators, where we can find a common whole, a common number that can go into both of these numbers. So 3 can go into 6, and 2 can also go into 6. So hexagon is going to be our whole. So over here we have a hexagon as our whole, and we want to find a half of the hexagon first. So half of this hexagon is 3 of the 6 triangles. So we're going to draw this trapezoid. So that is the half of the whole, and now we need to find 2/3 of that half. So there's 3 triangles. We need 2 of the 3, so we're just going to shade these 2 triangles, and that is going to be our 2/3. Now, we're not done. We need to compare this shaded region back to our whole. So we know that we have 2 pieces of the whole shaded, which is 2 out of 6, but we can reduce this fraction. We know that there's 3 rhombuses in each whole. A rhombus is 2 triangles each, so there's 1 rhombus shaded of the 3, so this is 1/3. Our next method we're going to use is Cuisenaire rods, and Cuisenaire rods is basically looking at a part and then comparing that to the whole. So we're going to look at the problem 1/4 times 1/3. All right, so our whole, what can go into 4 and 3? Well, that's 12. So we're going to make this Cuisenaire rod out of 1 orange, which is worth 10, and a red, which is worth 2, and that's 12. Now we need to find 1/3 of this 12. Well, 12 divided by 3 is 4, and we only need 1/3 of that, so there's going to be 1 purple, and purple is worth 4. And this is our whole. We have to remember this is our whole. We're always comparing it back to the whole. So now we have 1/3 of the whole, and now we need to find 1/4 of this third. We know that purple is worth 4, so we can divide this into 4 pieces. And these are the white rods, and they're worth 1, and we only need 1/4 of it, so we need 1 of these. But we're not done. We have to compare this white rod back to the whole. 1 white rod out of 12 is 1/12. That's going to be your answer. Our last method we can use is the area model. And in the area model, we are going to look at a square as our whole. And we're going to look at the problem 2/3 times 2/5. Again, this is saying 2/3 of 2/5. So the square is our whole. And in our first piece, we have 3 pieces. We know that. So we can divide our square into 3 pieces. And we have 2 of the 3 pieces. So 2 of these are going to be colored in. In our second piece, we have 5 pieces. So we need to divide this square into 5 pieces. And we have 2 of these 5. So again, we're going to color in 2 of these 5. Now, all we have to do is look at this square and see which boxes have both colors in it. Well, here's 1, 2, 3, 4 out of, if we count these boxes, there's 15. So your answer is going to be 4/15. So using the pattern blocks, Cuisenaire rods, and the area model, we can teach kids different ways to multiply fractions with unlike denominators. We have to find the common denominator and then find a common whole, and from there we can solve our problem easier.